Hi everyone. So this is part two of Bakemono series, but and Mochizuki Kei's collab. Um, I think my voice still sounds weird because currently it's Sakura season and a lot of flowers are blooming nicely. So I'm actually going to head out soon to go Sakura viewing with my friends. So yeah, let's just get the video on with. And as I mentioned last week about Senjogahara, I actually found the plastic bag. I'm not sure if this shop is still around, but when I visited this area, which is in Nikko, which is around Tochigi Prefecture, which is sorry, I'm not sure why I keep saying which is, but this place is in Tochigi Prefecture, that is somewhat north of Tokyo. So if I'm not wrong, it's about an hour or two, maybe 2 hours ride. Um, I actually don't recall, but because in Japan there's like the express train and the normal train, so I'm not sure if which was it, but I recall it took me about 2 hours just to reach Tochigi area, and from this Tochigi area you have to change to either a bus or rent a private car or something just to get to this place called Nikko. But it's very nice. It's I think I apologize because I haven't been there for about 6 years. Like since COVID, I have not gone. I've only went to Tokyo once, but I've not gone to Nikko or Tochigi for about 6 or 7 or maybe even more years now. Oh, but this area I actually went there more than 10 years ago in 2012. So that's 13 years. So more than definitely more than a decade ago. So as you can see, there's this Senjogahara, which is the surname of one of my favorite characters in Bakemono series. So yeah, I think it actually looks like this. I honestly don't remember because it's 13 years ago. So yeah, there was this shop there. So that's that. I'm not sure how the hell that took about 2 minutes. Anyways, let's just start with this because I seriously need to go out in about an hour's time because I'm meeting people to view Sakura. Apparently this year it's a bit late because from what I recall, it used to be around end of March or even the third week of March. So the past 2 years it was much earlier, but for some reason this year, even I think 1 or 2 days ago when I went out, I barely okay I saw Sakura, but it's not in full bloom yet. So it was really strange, and yeah, I just realized that these are red because usually they are covered in like silver or gray, but then somehow this is red. Okay, so I'll just stop as I open. So I usually don't really go for Sakura viewing because it doesn't change. Like every year, it's you just see it is very very nice. So if for those who have not seen Sakura, like is it called Sakura viewing or flower viewing or I'm not sure, but if you have never really experienced it, I would recommend at least do it once because it is very very nice. And you have like rows of trees that have the flowers blooming. Then if there's wind, the petals will start falling. So it's quite nice. Like if you just look online, there will definitely be people posting videos of it. So so apparently this is like metallic card, but oh, it's actually quite nice. I can see the Senjogahara and then I got Senjogahara. That's why when you do gacha or something, you need to have a catalyst, right? You have Senjogahara, then the first one ends up being Senjogahara. For a moment there, I thought that I felt it open, but okay, I might have been confused. But so these all the silhouettes of the characters, you can actually tell them. So I'm actually glad that the designs here is similar to the other one, but it's not exactly the same. So at least there's some variance to it. So it says Monogatari series. You don't have to read the thing to guess what it says. So and then like depending on the light, you can actually make it completely dark, or you can actually have Senjogahara appear. So I think that's very nice effect. Okay, so first one. Oh, and back to the Sakura thing. Well, some of my friends, they invited me, so I've usually not gone because like I think I mentioned before, I don't really care that much. Like I would, if I walk past, I would take pictures, and I would admire the Sakura um, trees. But I wouldn't like go so far as to go for like 2 hour 3 hour viewings, which they do it in Japan. So Hanekawa, again the same, like you can see her in the background. So this is probably my first time going for such an event. I think usually people will just bring like drinks, bring some snacks, then they'll just sit around and then just chat and just admire the sakura blossoms. Oh, but the thing is that currently with this hay fever thing, I'm not sure if I'll be sneezing more or I'll be looking at the flowers more. Because I never had this issue until like maybe 2 years ago. Or maybe, okay, I think 2 years ago. Like suddenly once it came to March and April, I just start sneezing non-stop, then having running nose. And even if I take medication, it still doesn't really help. Like it suppresses the issue, but after a few hours I'll start sneezing again. So it's hell. So but I prefer the current temperature because it's not hot and it's not very cold. It's just nice. I never thought I would ever say that though, because currently I think today it's 17 degrees Celsius. So usually in the past I thought that summer, like the season before, the period before summer is the best, but now I think that spring and autumn are the best. So sorry, because I keep thinking of her name as Subaru, but she's, what the hell is her name again? I forgot. Shit. Suruga Kambaru. Okay, it's because the Su and then the Baru, so I'm like Subaru, but it's Suruga Kambaru. Is it written here? No, right? I'm super confused. Yeah, for a moment I thought that she's Subaru. Then she's definitely not a duck. She's a monkey. Spoilers. But very nice. Like she's one of my favorite characters because of her seiyuu. Like I mentioned before, I think it's Amane Suzuha, right? The same seiyuu, or Nanoha. Okay, next. For now, all these are very very nice. So okay, maybe later when I'm out, if I have some nice shots, I will probably take some pictures or videos, then post them. If I'm too lazy, I'll just post some. I'll just do a quick post, but then if I actually have the time, maybe I will do some videos. But usually there's nothing much to make a, whoa, nice, make a video of. Oh, so this I recall this is the same design as the previous one, where they have the tree shot, but it's still very nice, very shiny. And it's not like this GB form, and it's the actual character style. And I think these are postcard size, so I can actually fit them into my album. So I'm very happy for that. So currently I think it's about 11, and then I'm meeting my friends at 1, so I need to because I plan to walk to the meeting area, which takes about an hour, but yeah, I'm just too cheap to use the trains. So Oshino Ogi. Actually, I don't like the style where they go it like this instead of like downwards. It's like Ogo Shin Ui. It's quite hard to read for me. Because like Monogatari is like this, but then for somehow the name is like left to right, then it's like this. So to me, it's weird. Like they should just pick a style and stick with it. Next. Okay, I can't really afford. I cannot really like talk much about the thing. Like in the past, I can say a lot about designs, but since these are almost the same as last week, I'm practically just opening them and talking about my plans for later. I think I'll take some medicine also before I go out, just to suppress the running nose. Okay, next. Oh, Shinobu, very cute. Also, I'm still halfway through my Mr. Donuts coupons because I bought the lucky bag last year. So like I'm quite glad that it actually ends in May, because like for the Moss Burger, it actually ended last month, and I managed to use up all the coupons just barely. So I'm done with that. But 7-Eleven's coupons end this month, and I just can't get myself to use the onigiris because I don't really, personally, even though I'm living in Japan, I don't really like onigiris. Not that they don't taste good, but the ones in the convenience store, it's very hard to unwrap. Like there's a 3-step things where you pull down the first flap, then you pull it out, then you pull it out. But by doing so, sometimes I guess it's skill issue, because when I pull it out, the seaweed will get stuck, then it will actually fall apart. So that's one of the reasons I don't really buy onigiri, because it just becomes a clump of rice. Like I will just mess it up when trying to unwrap it. But for the rest of the coupons, I think I've used all of them, because for 7-Eleven they had coupons for the sandwich, the coffee, and snacks. Not really snacks, but desserts. And I think I've used up my my sandwich coupons and my dessert coupons. I'm just left with the coffee, but every time I go to work, I will just use the coffee coupon. So I should be able to use all of them by this month. Oh, araragi. So Koyomi, like they also don't, like some of them they put it on the right, then now they put it on the left. So there's no standardized format. Like if you should actually put the Monogatari series here, right? Or maybe it's because it's a guy, that's why they just flip it the other way around. I'm not sure, because all the females, they are all on the right, but some of Aragi's Monogatari series is on the left. Oh, okay, so next. Yeah, recently I'm just full of complaints. Starting to get into boomer phase. Okay, next. But I really hate like having to pull it out. Oh, nice, the 3-shot. Nice legs. Because I'm a man of culture. Because the earlier thing, it's like what you call it? Portrait, landscape, shit. Landscape, right? Landscape is like this. Portrait is like this, because portrait is like portrait photo, portrait painting, then landscape. So the earlier image was landscape, but if this was in landscape, they will only show up to this part, but the sides wouldn't matter. But here, you have the full body, so it's very nice. When I recall mentioning like looking upwards, looking forwards, looking down. Only Senjogahara has the Zetai Ryoki. That was like one of my favorite phrases back in middle school. Like I think that period was when Zetai Ryoiki was like one of the how do you call it, most popular trend. For those who don't know Zetai Ryoiki, it's not NSFW, so I think you can actually Google it. But just might as well, right? So Zetai Ryoiki Zetai is like absolute. Ryoiki is the territory. So it's absolute territory. it was actually a reference from Evangelion, where you know the AT field. The AT is like absolute territory, so the AT field came from there. But in this context, AT field actually AT field Zeta Ryoiki means the region between the skirt and the knee socks. So in a sense, it's this area where you have the thighs, right? So the other two, they don't really have high knee socks. So practically Zeta Ryoiki, or ZR for short, 0. But Senjougahara has this. But if I'm not wrong, it's like the closer it is the area between the knee socks and the skirt, that the higher the level. So like the absolute best would be like something around this range, or yeah, something like that. But nowadays, you don't really see many people wearing high socks, except for like soccer players. If you want to admire some soccer players, Zeta Ryoki, yeah, go ahead. But yeah, it was quite nice back then. Well, I don't think most people will actually watch the video all the way to the end, so my explanation of Zeta Ryoki might not come true, but I just wanted to talk about it. Because it was one of my favorite topics. Like in the past, my friends are like, oh, this is Zeta Ryoiki A, Zeta Ryoiki B, C. But mainly it's anime characters. We wouldn't go around googling girls, cause Okay, so wait, what? Yotsugi Ononoki? Is that her name? I actually don't really remember. Damn it. She doesn't have a lasting impression of me on me, because even though like her head is very peculiar, but this character never really struck out to me, unfortunately. Sorry for the Ononoki fans. But still, she's very nicely drawn here. Mochizuki Kei, like is quite a good artist. From the guy that is unable to draw. I have no right to critique. Oh shit, Mayoi. Hachikuji. Yeah, the main draw with her is like a huge back. I have nothing much to say about her, because yeah, Hachikuji is cute though. I recall I also like her seiyuu, but I forgot who it is. Mayoi. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I just realized that for her, somehow the Monogatari series is also on the left. So it's weird, because most of the other characters, they're all on the right, but only for her and Aragi is on the left. So that's quite strange. Or maybe she's secretly a guy. Okay, next. Oh, okay, so Nadeko is also on the left. So I'm not sure, like maybe those young, wait, no. I was thinking maybe younger than Aragi, but no, because Kambaru is also younger than Aragi. Oh wait. Oh, but she's also on the left. Wait. Did I just make a revelation, like those who are younger than Aragi are on the left, then those who are like his age or older is on the right. Because Hanekawa and Senjougahara, they are the same age as him, and then Mayuri and Nadeko, they are younger than him. Wait, they wouldn't do something like this, right? It's probably just random, right? But that's the only reason I can think of. Like, they didn't really specify, so wait. So this is the last one. I just got confused. And somehow this video almost is like 20 minutes mark. I have no idea how I just keep opening this and just go on and rant, and then just go overshot. Okay, so very nice. Okay, this is the same design as the previous one, but still I find this very nice. Like even in this angle or this angle, very cool looking Aragi. Wait, but then if I'm not wrong, straight for the pause. But if I'm not wrong, she's actually younger than Araragi. So, but for her, it's also on the right. So I'm not sure how does this work. Well, no point thinking too much because I really need to get out soon. So, okay, that's it for the it's metallic. Yeah, they're all in a mess. Metallic postcard. So it's postcard size, but then they are metallic. So maybe I will run a magnet to see if they. I think metallic doesn't mean that. Anyways, okay, the last three, which is the sticker like thingies. Hopefully no duplicates because these are just passed to me randomly. So the first one. Okay, Kambaru. So in short, Subaru. Subaru. Okay, from now on, she'll be known as Subaru to me because of the shortcut. Like you can see, right, Subaru. And also, side note, Subaru. There's this song called Subaru. It's actually one of my favorites since about a year or two ago. But unfortunately, the singer passed away months after I learned about the song. So I'm very, very sad. For those who well, it doesn't really make a difference, but just to put it out. But the guy is called Tanimura Shinji, and he sang this song called Subaru, and it's seriously one of my favorite songs since then. Since I learned about it. So Mayuri, did I mention previously like this is a bit like mature, although she's like supposed to be a 5th grader. So Mayuri Hachikuji. She has Kuji in her name, so I bet she does very well in Kujis. stupid reference. Okay, last one. Okay, who is it? Oh, just to make sure. So Yotsugi Ononoki. Oh shit! I just realized she has like earlier about the earlier Zeta Ryoiki thing. I'm not sure whether this counts or not because, as I mentioned, it's the distance between the dress and the knee socks. But this is a skin, right? So, but if the dress actually covers over the knee socks, it might not be counted. Like, it really depends on your own definition. Oh, but I just realized, oh shit, if it counts, then she has the best Zeta Ryoiki. But if the dress over like covers the knee socks, then if it doesn't count, then too bad. Senjugahara is still the best. So yeah, that's just something I put out. Like rather than just talking about the thing, like just a very bare face value. But this actually makes her look like she has like the shading looks like some is it lace or something? But it's not, right? Okay, so yeah, I think that's it from me because yeah, I really need to head out soon and I need to prepare what to bring. So for me, I'll just bring like a bread and some strawberries that I bought yesterday for the Sakura viewing. Then hopefully, if I remember and have the time, I will take some pictures or maybe even a video and show you guys how the flowers are blooming in Japan right now. Okay, yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.